My toilet is broken.
I know, you've told me.
Well, no, actually, that's not true. You see, it never really works, so, maybe not working is its natural working condition.
Well, what's wrong with it?
What is wrong with it? I don't know. How am I supposed to know what's wrong with it?
Common sense, maybe. I mean, you know, you're a doctor, you're smart, you're brilliant. Toilets are dumb.
Look, I think this is a very complicated problem. We're not talking about your run-of-the-mill toilet malady. I promise you there is something very, very wrong with this toilet.
You tried to fix it?
Yeah, I listened to it with my stethoscope, and I used the tongue depressor. Now, I asked you 3 times. I cannot live without a toilet.
Holling spent the best years of his life without a toilet, didn't you, Holling?
In the bush. Didn't bring no porta Johnny.
Look, I'm not the Grizzly Adams type, okay? All right, I had a friend in med school who joined the Peace Corps and went to the African National Republic, and, he had a toilet.
It's terrible what's happening in Africa. It's one of the reasons why I stopped killing the big guys. You're welcome to use my John, Joel.
The neck of the cavalryman with the bullet through, I examined.
Care for another piece, Joe?
No, thank you, but maybe a little more slaw, please. Inspired meal, Mrs. Anku.
Thank you.
And stranger things you miss when you leave civilization. I had no idea there was a colonel in the neighborhood.
Uncle Anku had it flown in from Anchorage.
I thought you'd prefer it to seal steak.
Well, much appreciated, Mr. Anku, much appreciated.
My nephew informs me you're a doctor.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd you pick up the trade?
New York, Columbia University.
Ivy League. Good school. But lousy at football.
Yeah, it was pretty embarrassing.
Uncle Anku's a doctor, too.
Yeah, you mentioned that. Where did you study?
At my father's knee.
So he was a doctor as well?
Oh, yeah. His father, too. I wanted to race dogs, but they insisted I enter a profession. I don't suppose you know anything about Indian medicine.
No, I don't.
Did you ever see Little Big Man?
The movie with Dustin Hoffman?
What an actor.
That was some makeup job.
Remember the scene in a teepee with the medicine man and a pregnant girl that was sick?
Right. Yeah, it's just before the cavalry rode in?
That's basically what I do. Holding the patient's hand, keeping their spirits up, maybe a little psychology. Plant root here, placebo there.
Basically standard operating procedure for me.
My father's first rule of thumb, do no harm.
Absolutely. Under most conditions, the human body is an extraordinary self-righting machine.
My nephew and my wife are concerned about my health.
Well, they have good reason to be.
I've had some discomfort, which I'm taking care of. As Dr. Fleischman said, the body is an extraordinary self-righting machine. Anyone for dessert? Or maybe you'd prefer a sauna.
Excuse me. You don't happen to carry any high-humidity mousse?
Mousse?
You know, like a styling gel?
Oh, no, I'm sorry, dear. But I do have a can of this ozone-depleting spray.
My hair's real tricky. You just look at it wrong, it lays down and dies.
Well, I think it looks perfectly fine.
It's not what you got, it's what you do with it.
I like that.
You've got nice hair.
Thank you.
Is it fussy?
I don't think so.
The cut's all wrong.
Oh?
You're an oval, like Debbie Gibson, and you need some fullness and height to shorten the length of your face and accent your cheekbones.
Oh, really?
Cut like so, light body perm, maybe a mahogany highlight. Don't you think that would do a lot for her?
Oh, that looks pretty good. You're a professional?
Mm-hmm. I have a degree from the Saskatchewan College of Applied Arts. You know it?
I didn't think so.
Well, I majored in hair and I had a minor in bass application. You know, with you, I wouldn't touch a thing. It fits his bone structure, frames his face. Very Chris Robinson. Chris Robinson, Black Crows. Shake your moneymaker. Hard to handle.
Hey.
Hope I'm not disturbing you.
No, what are you doing out this late, Holly?
Oh, just walking.
Something on your mind, Holly?
With me? No, nothing. Just nothing really. Chris, you ever think anything about me and Shelley?
Some of my favorite people, Holly, you know that.
No, not that. I mean about the difference in our ages.
You mean like, you're old enough to be her grandfather?
Yeah. You ever think about that?
No.
I'm 63 years old, Chris. Way more than 40 years older than Shelley. And what with the longevity of the males in my family, I never really gave it much consideration as far as a problem.
Problem? Unless fate intervenes, you're going to be keeping Shelley company a good long time.
Yeah. It's just that lately I've been seeing Shelley in a different light. And to tell you the truth, I've started to wonder if there isn't something unseemly about our love.
I don't think it's unseemly, Holly.
No, really, Chris? You don't?
No, I don't. I mean, personally, I don't believe in chronological age, for one thing, Holly. And for another, Shelley could have an old soul. And you could have a young soul. In fact, she could be much older than you. You know, history's crawling with May-December romances. Strom Thurmond, guy's a U.S. Senator. Supreme Court Justice William O. Douglas. Charlie Chaplin, Fred Astaire, Jerry Lee Lewis.
The Nutty Professor.
No, Jerry Lee Lewis. Great Balls of Fire?
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
His wife was 13.
13.
What'd you hit?
Tree.
Oh, you go off the road?
That's correct.
Watch my finger. How fast were you going?
I don't know, 70, 75.
Wait a minute. You hit a tree going 75 miles an hour?
Yeah.
That's unbelievable. That's incredible. You hit a tree at that speed. You and the colonel, you're hurled from the car and both of you get up and walk away? Who's the president of the United States?
Don't ask stupid questions.
I'm supposed to find out if you're oriented. You might have hit your head.
I'm fine.
Look, Maurice, you know, I'm sorry about your car, but you should be thankful that neither of you were hurt.
Let me tell you something, Fleischman. In 51, we were sent out to hit a bridge near Tegu. Colonel McKern was the leader. A kid named Davis and I were his wingmen. The AAA was flying pretty hard that day. Davis got hit, went down. His ordnance fell short of the bridge. The Colonel and I both hit it with a couple of 1,000-pound bombs, took it out. We knew we'd be decorated. When the Colonel wrote the report, he said that Davis hit the bridge, not him. Davis's family got the Navy Cross. Colonel McKern's Navy Cross.
Wow.
There's never been a man that I admired more than Gordon McKern. That's why I lost control of the damn car.
Huh?
He asked me for money.
What?
He asked me for money.
A lot of money?
It doesn't matter how much money, Fleischman. The point is, he was my CO, my superior. I would have walked through fire for him. I would have gladly died for him. Yet he needed me. He needed me.
Oh, look, Maurice, people get tight every now and then.
Now, don't tell me that he's only human. I've got all the humans I can use.